Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's episode is titled, We Generate the Results in Life We Think We Deserve. Recently, I was diving into Dr. Phil's new audiobook, and one concept really struck me. We create the results in our lives based on what we believe we deserve. It's a simple idea, but its implications are profound. Let's unpack this a bit. When you're engaged in any kind of work, whether it's a job, a project, or even personal goals, if you believe you've done enough, you might feel that sense of accomplishment wash over you. It's like putting a check mark next to a task and moving on. But here's the kicker. Even if you know in your heart that you could have done better, that initial satisfaction can keep you complacent. It's a dangerous trap we often fall into. This ties back to a popular saying, life is what you make it. If you believe you can achieve more, you're more likely to push yourself to reach those heights. But if you think you've done all you can do, you'll settle for less. And that's where the danger lies. You'll begin generating the results that align with your limited beliefs. Now, sometimes we try hard and still feel like we fall short. That's a part of life too. And it's important to recognize that it's all up to us. We're the ones driving our success or failure. If you're generating results that don't satisfy you, take a step back and evaluate your efforts. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. Not everyone will excel at everything, and that's perfectly fine. But the key is to keep trying, to keep adapting, and to remain open to improvement. I see this all the time, especially regarding health and fitness. You might encounter someone who's unhappy with their appearance or energy levels, but feels stuck in their current state. They might say things like, why bother going to the gym? It won't make a difference. They've already resigned themselves to the idea that they don't deserve to improve or that change isn't possible. It's a form of self-sabotage. If you're locked into that mindset, it's tough to break free. If someone genuinely believes that they can't get any better, then what's the point of trying to convince them they deserve more? It becomes a frustrating cycle of defeatism. The real lesson here is about pushing yourself to strive for more. Some folks will never come to that conclusion because they don't see the need for it, and that's unfortunate. But the truth is that if you aren't achieving what you want in life, you can't point fingers at anyone else. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. For example, let's say I'm working on fixing several trucks that all have various problems. If I only manage to fix 2 out of the 5 trucks I set out to repair, I've essentially generated results that I deemed acceptable. But if I end up frustrated because I didn't complete the task, I need to recognize that I didn't put in the necessary work. It's a personal accountability issue. Life is all about choices, and you can choose to generate the results you think you deserve, or you can choose to aim higher. This concept resonates deeply with me, and I'm grateful that Dr. Phil brought it to my attention. It's something I've wanted to discuss for quite a while. Now, I realize that not everyone listening will relate to this idea or may not fully grasp what I'm saying, but that doesn't make it any less important. Life really is in our own hands. I've touched on similar topics in previous episodes, like personal responsibility, and you'll notice there's a common thread running through many of them. A lot of these ideas are interconnected. It's all about recognizing that in life, we won't always do the things we thought we would. And often, it's our own fault for not trying hard enough. Recently, I've been reflecting on my life and what I've accomplished, or in some cases, what I haven't. There was a time when I thought I'd be further along by now. If I look back over the past decade and feel that I didn't do enough, then that's a direct result of my own mindset. I generated the results I believed I deserved. I heard someone say on a live stream that once you start taking responsibility for your life, many of your problems will start to improve. That statement hit me hard because it captures the essence of what I'm trying to convey. When you accept that you're in control of your outcomes, you empower yourself to make changes and pursue better results. So the next time you find yourself settling for less, ask yourself if you're truly doing everything you can. Challenge that inner voice that says, I've done enough. Push it further and see what you're really capable of achieving. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Moore's October Rants. Signing out. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.